Hey guys, welcome back to Mark the Point. I got another great system here, or maybe let's just not even call it a system. Let's just call it a pressing pattern. This is actually very good to know in the casino when you're playing bets, when you're pressing bets. It's good to know kind of what you're going to go to next and kind of know ahead of time what bet you're going to go to. And this is really going to kind of help you out when you're playing at the tables because it kind of can slow things down if you don't really know what you're doing or what you're going to go to next. The first thing we always do is say, let's get a point established, and then we're going to play some bets. Now, you can do this at any level possible. So it doesn't matter if you're at a $5 level, at a $10 level, at bubblecraps, or if you're playing at a $100 level. It doesn't matter. The concept of flipping your bets is always the same, okay? Now, let's start with the 5 and 9. So on the 5 and 9, their sister numbers are going to pay the exact same if they have the same number valuation on them, right? So a $5 bet will pay you $7. A $10 bet, which is what this is, will pay you $14. It's 7 to 5 is the payout. So it'll pay you $14. So again, you're going to try to flip the bet, okay? So essentially what's going to happen is if you flip the bet, that's kind of meaning paying whatever the payout is, make that my next bet. And I'm going to take the $10 bet and bring it back to my rack. In this case, it's going to be somewhat, if you want to call it not a power press, but we're going to take it to the next level, which would be a good bet at $15. And we're just going to collect the rest. The rest will come back to your rack. Let's just put it over here, okay? Now, a $15 will pay you 21, okay? 15 will pay you 21. In this case, what you're going to do is you're going to collect the 15 plus the extra dollar. Just go to a $20 bet, okay? Again, all you're doing is just you're flipping it from the first bet to the second bet, from the first bet to the payout. Whatever the payout is your next bet, essentially, okay? Now, from here, you have a $20 bet. That'll pay you $28. Now, what you could do is say, you know what, let's take me to 30. So you could just drop down $2 to make it a $30 bet. You can pull this back, and now you have a $30 bet working for you. Or whatever you want to do, you can keep it at a 25, but I'm saying what you want to physically do is just flip your bet every time. This is better than a same bet because you're getting a little bit more juice out of it in case it hits again. But just so you know, remember, a same bet player that's playing at a $10 level, you have to hit this bet 3 times to start making money. That's why a lot of people like to say same bet, same bet. But if you're a little bit more of an aggressive player, you're there to gamble, press it up just a little bit. That kind of you get a little bit more juice if you do get on a hot roll, okay? Now remember, you can swap that bet every single time. It doesn't matter what. Your 6 and 8 are going to play a little bit different, okay? Say your 6 and 8 is going to play 7 to 6. So in this case, I have a $12 bet. So a $12 bet will pay me $14. I'm going to do the exact same thing. It'll pay me $14, and I'm going to essentially swap the bet. In this case, it's going to be a little bit different because there's no such thing as a $15 bet. You'll have to go to an $18 bet, which is right now is only a 1-unit press, and you just collect the rest, okay? Now, from an $18 bet, that'll pay you $21. In this case, you go up to a $24 bet, okay, and collect the 15. You're kind of just using that cap to make it where it's a good bet, and the dealer will typically do that for you. Just say, full press, or if you tell them you want to swap the bet every time, they'll automatically do that for you. Now, a $24 bet, that'll pay you $28, or as some people call it, 30 for 2, okay? They'll make it look like a $30 bet on the 6 because that's a good bet, and then we'll just take the rest of it back to the rack. Again, just flipping your bet every single time. Whatever that pay is, go to the next good level, and I'll take whatever's on the felt. It's just a simple way of learning how to press your bets while you're learning the game. Not a whole lot of strategy, not a whole lot of thinking involved. Just tell the dealer what you want and go with it. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out this simple strategy and make sure I do have a giveaway. So make sure you watch for the giveaway today, and make sure you put the secret word in the comments that you're probably going to see quickly. However, just make sure you pay attention for this giveaway, and let's do some live rolls. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. We are starting off with a $500 bankroll. I'm starting with a $500 bankroll because that seems to be the most common number or bet. Between $300 and $500 is what most people buy in for. So we're going to go with a $500 bankroll. I am going to start out at 66 on the inside. So I'll show you at a $10 level, but I want to now play it out at a much larger level, or not much larger, But now I'm going to play it out at a $15 level, which in this case would be 66 on the inside, just because this seems like an easier betting pattern from there. And here we go, guys. Let's go and get point established. Now remember, we always wait for the putt to be established before we make any bets, okay? Here we go. All right, it's going to be the 6. That's going to be a 4-2-6. So let's mark the point on the 6. And we're going to drop down $66 and say, dealer, tell me, take me to 66 on the inside. In this case, that's $70. They're going to give you 4 back and change. So just like that. And they'll set you up at 66 on the inside. You could do this at any level you want to, from, again, bubble craps all the way up to higher levels, black chips, it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. We're going to do a flipping pressing pattern. That's boxcars 12, no help to me. Come on, shooter. And there's a 5. Okay, that's the waitress to pair in the tray. Now, $15 will pay you $21. It'll pay you $21. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect everything here. I'm going to go straight to a $20 bet, and all this is going to come back to my rack, okay? Just kind of an easy little swap there. And there's back-to-back. How about that? The pair and the tray, the waitress. Now, that's going to pay me $28. A lot of people just like to go from 30 for 2 or the actual 28. It doesn't really matter. But in this case, I'm going to go up to a $30 bet and put the rest of this back into the rack just like that. And here we go. Oh my gosh, are you flipping kidding me? That is another 3-5. These things are hitting the back wall. They just so happen to be hitting the exact same thing. Oh my gosh, I love it, okay? Now that $30 bet will pay you $42. So 25, 35, 42. It'll pay you 42. Now in this case, I would probably just go to 45, or you can go to 50. It's totally up to you where you want to go there. I'm probably going to go to 50 just because it's an easier bet to work with. Gets a little more juice out of it, and you're kind of flipping that bet regardless, okay? And here we go. Let's see if we can hit another 5. That's a 10, Big Ben on the end, no help. And there's a 1, 2, 3, craps 3. Come on, shooter. Oh, how about that? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of crap numbers so far. And there's another 10. Come on, shooter. Looking for an inside hit. And there's a 6. Perfect. That is our point. Okay, so what's going to do? That will pay me $21. Now, again, from here, I'm going to kind of swap it out. It is 18. It's going to pay me 21. I'm going to go to a $24 bet. I'm going to grab the $15, go back to my rack. And now I have a $24 bet sitting there. I'm going to turn the puck off. And right here is where I'm going to do my giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned here. So what's going to happen is I have a nice Mark the Point hat. It's brand new. This is a Richardson hat. I've only got 2 hats left, so this would be one of my last 2. I'm probably going to keep the other one. I don't know, maybe. I might do a giveaway too. But if you have not, or if you want to have a hat, this is a Mark the Point hat. Try to zoom in. That way you can see, it's a little blurry. Either ways, it's a Mark the Point patch. I'm just going to put Mark the Point down there in the comment section if you want this hat. I will pick a winner. I'm gonna give probably 1 week on the YouTube there, and then I will pick a winner, and I'll get your shipping address. Put Mark the Point in the comment section if you want my giveaway hat. Mark the Point. I've only got 2 left, and this is one of my last ones. All right, guys, let's go and get going with the video again. Straighten up the chips where I hit it. Remember, the puck is off, so we're gonna get into the point. And that is gonna be the 3-1-4. It wasn't 4-3. It was a 3-1. Let's mark it over here on the 4. And there's a Yo 11. Come on, shooter. Looking for an inside hit. There is the 617. Ah, that's not the inside. Okay, so what's going to happen is we will pull all these bets back, right? So these will all come back. And we're going to get reset back up again, get a new point. Let's turn the puck off. And here we go. All right, that's going to be the 8. Mark the Point on the 8. And let's do it again. Let's drop down 66 on the inside. You can kind of do it with red chips now, probably. Reds and greens. So 15, 15, 15. And let's go and grab, see if I have enough here. I'll just grab 6. It's probably going to be easier. Just like that. All right, 66 on the inside. And let's do it all over again. All right. And that's a 1, 2, 3, craps 3. No help. Come on, shooter. Boxcars 12. That is back-to-back crap numbers. See a horn, bet a horn. How about bet 3 horns in a row? That's going to be a Yo 11. My gosh. Okay, there's a 9. 5, 4, 9 center field. That will pay me $21. Again, in this case, I'm just going to make it look like 20. I'll collect the rest. Again, swapping that bet, switching up, whatever you want to call it. There's a 5, the 4, 1. Okay, perfect. We've already hit that one time. That's going to pay me $28. Again, whatever you want to do with it, I'll just go up to a $30 bet, kind of like I did a while ago, and collect the rest. So put this all back into my rack. There we go. 5, 2, 7. That is the one that we do not want. That's outs, right? So we only got 2 hits, which is normal. It's normal to get two inside hits, but you're hoping for a good run. So all these bets will come back. Let's turn the puck off. Did not get out the hand that time, right? All right, that is a 4 to 3, 1, 4. Let's mark the point on the 4. And let's drop down another 66 on the inside. Let's go ahead and do that now. So 66, boom. All right, 66. I think we got enough ones this time. Perfect. Put that back. Again, looking for an inside hit. There's a 5, 1, 6. Okay, perfect. That's going to pay me $21. And again, I'll go to a $24 bet. So I collect 15. And this now is a $24 bet. And there's a back-to-back 6. Beautiful. All right, that same thing. That'll pay me $28. What I'll do is I'll go 30 for 2. And then I'm going to make it look like $30. And I'm going to put the rest of it into the rack. Just like this. Come on, shooter. And there's a 5. Perfect. Let's move that over. That's going to pay me $21. Okay. That'll pay me $21. Again, I think earlier we've been going up straight to a $24 bet or $20 bet. And put the rest of it back into the rack. Just like that. Here we go. That is another 7. Gosh, what a choppy table, right? So this is why we like to teach regression. In this case, we're just doing a full press, not regressing much. I do have a lot of videos where we do show regression. I encourage you to watch those videos, okay? Let's turn the puck off. Again, not getting out the hand totally like we'd like to, right? Okay, it's going to be the hard 6. Let's mark the point on the 6. Let's drop down some more reds here. So again, going 66 inside. Grab 2 more. I don't think I have quite enough white, so let's make it look like 66 on the inside. Okay, perfect. We're all set up. Ready to roll. Come on, shooter. 9 center field. Okay. So it's going to pay us $21. 15 pays you 21. Okay. I'm going to make it look like 20, so I'll put the rest of it back into the rack. Looks like 20. There's a 5, 2, 7. My gosh. What a terrible video to roll out, but that's all right, guys. We only get one shot at it to see how we do. Regardless, I do hope you are enjoying the video. Again, if you have not already, mark the point in the comment section for the free hat giveaway. Here, let's put it out right there just so you can kind of see it. For the mark the point giveaway, make sure you stay tuned for the future video to be able to show who wins that. Okay, it's going to be on the 8. So let's drop in another 66 on the inside. That's 50, 65, 66. And make sure you get it in the comment section there, guys. So we're going to go one more time, 66. Not doing too good right now, right? It's okay. This is definitely part of the game. You have choppy tables. Let's see if we can get on a good run here. And here we go. Gas could be boxcars 12, no help. We got 10 down there on the end, Big Ben. 5, 4, 9, perfect. All right. So that's going to pay me 21. Okay. Again, I'm going to make it look like 20. Put the reds back into the rack. And here we go. How about that? Back to back, another 9. Okay, perfect. That'll pay me 30 for 2. I like to do that bet. And let's go ahead and make it look like 30, okay? Put the rest of it back into the rack. There's a 5. That is the waitress, the pair, and the tray. Again, that will pay me $21. Make it look like 20. Put the rest of it back into the rack. Boxcars 12. Midnight. And there's an 8, 6, 2. Perfect. That is our point. That will pay me $21. It'll pay me 21. I'm going to make it look like 24. So, again, taking that bet back. You got to have a little bit of a press there just because of the cap that's there. Oh, sorry. Let's turn the puck off still. Okay. And it's going to be on the 5, no field. Okay, come on, shooter. Got something going on here. There's aces. That is the dots in both places. No help. 314. Big Joe. And what we have, that is a 10 down there on the end. Big Ben. Random Randy shooting these dice. That is a 6, by the way. That would have been the small. I think I've hit everything. Maybe not the 3. Either way, you can hit it with random shooters. Again, I'm going to make this look like 24. I'm going to collect the $15 there. So I got a $24 bet. And there's the hard 8 this time, the square pair. That's a $24 bet. It will pay me $30 for 2. The actual bet is $28. Pay me $30 for 2. I'll make it look like a $30 bet. This is what we needed, right? Just to kind of get us back going. There's boxcars 12. No help. 6 to 8. Beautiful. Another 8. How about that? That's going to pay me $35. In this case, I'm going to drop $1 to make it go to 36. I'll make it go to 36, and I'm going to take the rest of it and go back to the rack. Again, the actual bet goes back into the rack, and that is a 5 to 7 jack. Okay, you know what? Not the best rollout that we've seen, okay? We're going to try it, maybe one more shooter, and see how we do. If we can get some of our money back, because I believe we are slightly down, maybe a little bit down. Let's just see how we do. Let's turn the puck off, and let's see if we can do it one more time. Again, looking for a little bit of redemption here, right? Go 66. I don't even know why I'm doing this yet. I probably shouldn't be doing this yet. That's okay. The puck is still off. The bets are off. Let's get a new point here. That is a 5 to 7 on the come out roll. And we are looking at a hard 6. The hard 6 is the point. Smart the point on the 6. And here we go. Aces, the dots in both places. No help to me. And there's a hard 4 that is also called the 2-2. Come on, shooter. 415. Okay, perfect. No field. That's going to pay me 21. Okay. I'll make it look like $20, and I'll rack the rest. Right. And there's a 5-4-9 center field that will pay me 21 as well. Again, I'm going to take the $20, put it there, and put the rest of it back into the rack. And we have a 5. That is the wagers, the pair, and the trade. That's going to pay me $28. In this case, I'll go 30 for 2. That way I keep the singles here. I'm going to rack the $20 back into the rack. There we go. And that's the 6, the 5-1. That is the point. That's going to pay me $21. Okay. Again, I'm going to go to 24. I'll rack the 15 back into the rack, just like that. Let's turn the puck off. That is the point. The point is going to be on the 4. That's Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, Craps 3. No help. Come on, shooter. That's a 5-1-6. Okay. That's going to pay me it's a $24 bet. $8, or we call it 30 for 2. I'm going to make it look like $30, and I'm going to rack the rest just like that. All right. We needed this, right? Absolutely needed this. Come on, shooter. There's an 8. 5, 3, 8. Okay, that's going to pay me 21. Again, I'm going to make it look like 24, so I put the rest of this here, and now it looks like $24. Come on, shooter. Let's go. That is another pair in the tray. That is a $30 bet. That'll pay me 42. So let's call it 25, 35, 42. And like I said last time, I went to a $50 bet. Let's just go to a $50 bet and rack the rest. Let's hope it hits again. Let's move these over. I know now I'm running out of reds here, right? So I make some room for some red chips. Come on, shooter. And there's your 527. Good gosh. Moving chips, that's all it took. Let's go ahead and count this up and see how we did. I can't quite tell if we are in profit or not. Again, it only takes 1 or 2 good rolls to get you back set. In this case, we're going to have to check it out and see how we do. Here we go. Remember, we started with a $500 bankroll, okay? So I know I'm going to have to set some of these up to make it where it's kind of close. Maybe not quite 100 there. So we started with $500. You got 1, 2, 325. This is $100. So that's going to be $425. Oh, yeah. I think we made it to some profit here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 25. That's 50, 75, 100. So this is This is our $500, which is our starting bankroll, okay? So that means everything you see here is profit. Wow, guys. You know, they always say making profit at a casino is tough. In this case, it absolutely holds true. That's 20, that's 25, 26, 27, $28. We made $28 profit. Not the most extravagant, but you know what? It's simple, right? It's a simple press. It's a simple collect. You're not working a whole lot of dealers, not working a whole lot of systems. Just hit a number and press it, hit another and press it. That's probably the easiest way to be able to play these bets. If you're very new to craps or don't know exactly what you're doing or a beginner at craps, this is a good way to play. Guys, if you haven't seen my last videos, people have really been enjoying them. Make sure you go back and watch my last video. And if you are looking to find some videos to watch, I do have up here in the corner my my most watched videos. So make sure you click that if you are looking for more content or new content that you may have not watched yet. Make sure you click on this video now. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you put Mark the Point to get our new hat, guys, our hat. Until next time, guys, mark the point and stay awesome.